Hello everybody and welcome back to Batman the Telltale series, and in the last episode, or chapter if you will, we were introduced to Telltale's imagining of Batman's world. Anyways, we found out that Falcone might have had something to do with the chemicals being shipped, and we apprehended him. We handed him over to the cops by dangling him over a 30-story building or something. It was at his nightclub. We also found out that Bruce's family might have been involved heavily with some gangbangers, and they might have actually been, you know, supporting the bad guys and maybe even being the bad guys for financial gain. Anyways, we're going to proceed into episode 2 of Batman's The Telltale series and see what we can salvage out of this, because, you know, Bruce at this point is getting flack from everywhere, you know, the media, the people of Gotham, and maybe even a little bit Harvey, since I bet Harvey's gonna back off because, you know, his campaign, he doesn't want his campaign to be affected in any negative way, and this is probably going to get him negative attention if he associates with Bruce. Like always, he must look out for his interest, and honestly, I wouldn't blame him if he does. It's just how he says it that's gonna matter, I guess. Anyways, episode 2, Children of Arkham. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Let us commence. All right. Oh, they're doing a little previously on. Good.
On Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Oh yeah, he was a jerk.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
QTE master.
Bye, Bat.
And then she stole my grappling hook.
This
Amazing.
Is Selena.
How many?
Uh-huh.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they?
Yep, I tied them up in a bow for the cops, and then they started shooting at me like assholes.
It's the Waynes. Well,
And there you go.
Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alright, now where are we at, Bruce? You must not feel good about this. Excuse me. Oh yes, this game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. But of course, it wouldn't be a Telltale game if that wasn't the case. Alright, what's going on? Oh, I thought there was a fire for a moment. Wayne Memorial Auditorium. I don't think anyone wants the memorial now because of all that's come to light. Brooding in a dark alley, eh? Oh, that's the grave, or the plate, rather. Crime Alley, 5:38 a.m. Come back to the scene of the crime, eh?
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this.
Mob money. Oh, what was that?
Come here for solitude, Bruce.
Mob money behind Wayne's fortune?
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
Damn,
This
that
isn't
sucks,
going
dude.
away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do?
I don't know.
A child.
He's not a child now, Alfred.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
That you're trying to help me understand, but that doesn't justify why you hid it from
Grease
Wayne.
The wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Oh.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing. Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing.
So,
I want you to know,
Jesus.
I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Alright, you still had my back, Alfred.
Everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Alright, fine.
This
But
is the first
damn.
time I've been back here since
Involved
that
with the
night.
2 biggest game bangers,
When the
eh?
police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption.
Yeah, I don't know why they
don't
didn't have
think-
security, even
You
though
always
they
said
know
it
they
was
have a lot of
simple
enemies.
money. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
Hey, let's go to a theater with our young boy without any security, even though we're the Waynes, one of the billionaires of the city who have many enemies.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Are we gonna go into detective mode now? Alright. Fine. Joe Chill.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer?
Kick his ass.
The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he?
He's a jackass who killed his parents,
He
but
was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
good. He doesn't deserve to be mourned. Maybe I'm being a little dark, guys, but still. Damn.
Just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Well, damn. Bruce going through a whole phase right about now. Especially after all the crap he's been through. Just another one of those phases.
Saw it countless times at that theater. How long
Saturday matinee.
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Oh, damn. So he might feel a bit responsible since now it was brought to light that because he wanted to see the movie, his mother went through all the trouble of having that screening personally prepared for him.
And after that, there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Oh. You know, poor Wayne reliving through all this crap.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Falcone? Oh. Oh. How the hell do you forget that?
Bruce.
Come on, Bruce. How do you forget that? Especially... Okay, never... Whatever.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated.
A hit job.
And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Mr. Falcone, we're gonna pay you a little visit in jail. Be prepared to be shanked multiple times, my dude. What a hell of an opening. GCPD. All right. Oh, Harvey.
Can you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water.
Yes, it can.
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
All right,
Last time we
you
brushed
got me,
shoulders
I
with
got you,
Falcone,
buddy.
The press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
You
Bruce,
deserve to know,
I appreciate
buddy.
you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Don't worry, I'll be courteous and professional.
finally put Falcone in his cage.
I'll be real good with him, I promise.
Information you gave me, Bruce. He won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Good.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
I didn't betray you, my dude.
Nice job bringing in
Don't
Falcone.
think that.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne?
Hey.
Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just
Yeah, I
wanted to
know you.
say,
You shot at me,
some
you
of us
asshole.
police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's great to
yo.
know he's out there watching over the city.
All right.
All right, Falcone's inside.
Something's gonna happen.
Say
I
what
can
you
feel
gotta
it
say.
already.
We'll be out here.
Something's gonna happen. I can feel it already. I can feel it already. Watch him be gone. I swear he's gonna be gone. If he's not gone, then I'm gonna... Is he gone? Oh, no. Alright, he's not gone. Okay. Whatever. Children of Arkham. How you doing?
Hello, Bruce Wayne.
Yep.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
That's because I'm awesome and you're
I'll be
not.
out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met.
What are you talking about? I was nice
I
to
knew
you.
you'd come around, especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. That's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Tell me what you know.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
So did you or did you not have him killed?
You showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
Dude, those aren't
Your
even fully
father,
in your nose.
Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Yeah, I heard that.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out. Huh?
I don't know if I want to. But then again, if I give him the morphine, that's gonna probably make him here. He's gonna continue with his story if I give him some.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Oh, I'm seriously considering it.
The whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you.
Now you want to continue with the story?
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
Come on, tell me something, big boy.
I did, Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill?
Yeah.
Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Right.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend.
What are you suggesting?
Your parents learned that.
What the are you?
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya, you... What?
The bastard had to die.
What in the world? What is...
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
What the hell? Look what you did, Montoya, goddammit. What the hell? Have you gone insane, woman? Holy crap. Police brutality, am I right?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close.
I'd say something was wrong with her.
I don't know.
Like, I understand shooting at a vigilante, but she still followed the rules.
So different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
He was really big on rules, though.
1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
That is a fair point.
Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in, and that we're
Let's get the facts first, and then we can break it to the media.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Right.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I can delay them for a little while.
SpaghettiOs. Time to get out of here, yos. Someone's about to die, yos.
Says anything. I have to know why she did this.
If that lawyer gets to Falcone and sees a dead body, we're all in deep shitty-o.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
Not by me, though.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Skin. Are those veins?
Veins. Still visible beneath her skin.
That is weird. Doesn't that usually happen when you, like, tense up a lot or something? And veins here, too.
Fresh injection site.
Oh, she was drugged?
Doesn't look like blood.
Someone drugged her.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
How can you analyze a substance without sending the physical thing?
I have the results.
How does that work?
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
You don't remember.
But I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
So you remember?
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
Maybe she was drugged with something that,
big
like...
about hurting thugs like Falcone. But I would never betray the lieutenant.
Maybe she was drugged with a substance that somehow makes her not able to control herself or brings up the negative emotion to the point where the person has to spring into action in order to stop it or something? Is that what it is? That would make sense.
Everything is
But she remembers it still.
foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
On your neck?
Injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence.
Oh.
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
So, yeah. Huh.
I had to. No matter what.
What did you
The
feel?
reasons why I shouldn't. They were a million miles away.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone.
Oh.
My anger was the only thing that mattered.
So it amplifies.
I hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child.
Oh, it amplifies
voice,
negative
it was
emotions
saying something about
and lessens
revolution.
impulse control. That is weird. And revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Yeah. Holy crap. Okay,
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
She was drugged.
Don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Oh,
I do.
Jesus.
Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Yeah, that is a good
She
idea.
remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
I mean, there's nothing you can go on if it's just forensic evidence.
Bruce!
Because no one's gonna believe her, that's the problem.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Get out of here.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life.
I did
A
indeed
day after
do that.
he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal.
Oh, I
I
know,
can
believe
keep your name
me.
out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who
Um,
fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
I can't tell you anything, sorry. I'm not going to betray the police department and Harvey just so that I can have you as an ally.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
I don't care. Go be a bitch to someone else. Like, I'm not gonna betray two separate organizations just because you can keep me out of your paper. That's ridiculous. Like, no. Like, I don't know what Vicky Vale thinks, but like, just no. Get out of here. Honestly, like the first time around she was okay, she was maybe even charming, but this time around she was just annoying.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
How are you analyzing
Throw that
something you
apart.
don't have the physical resonance
The
of?
residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
Unless you're able to see the
Ironic
chemical
that
structure
Falcone
just
died
based
at
on the
hands of
liquid, a
someone
picture of the
drugged with
liquid.
his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was
I am
judge,
Batman.
jury,
I
and
require justice.
executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
He told me nothing.
What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Thing is, if they're
Here's pinpointed
each
reference points on
making
the
good
two
money
compounds.
working with each other, then like why would they call the hit on each other? Like that would basically take out 1/3 of their profits.